The Agency of Change is a charity for 15 to 25-year-olds that champions creativity as a catalyst for leadership and opportunity. The young people involved are agents, project creators who want to make a positive difference in their communities. Across the UK, we have groups in London, Southampton, Bolton, Belfast, Chester, and today, Manchester. 4 agents were interviewed by Manchester correspondent Diana, whose role is to really show the difference agents are making with their projects. The first Manchester agent is Kelisha, creator of Diary of Freedom, aiming to activate young girls' minds and pave a path of creativity.
When I first heard about the agency, one of my friends did it in the cycle before me, and they were literally like, "Oh, the agency is the best thing ever," and I loved it. Oh my gosh! And about the experiences that it gave them to, have all these different skills and assets like problem solving, trailblazers, and all that stuff. So I was really intrigued, and also you're getting paid. Why would I not go? So I'm like, okay, fine. So I walked because I live quite close and I'm in the community, and that's what agency is all about. I walked in through the building doors, and I just see a bunch of people that I know, and I'm like, why are you guys here? I don't know why I asked, but they're going to do agency. I'm like, okay, fair enough, fine. So we're just waiting there in the lobby, and then we go in. I go in with my 2 friends, and they basically just ask us questions about what we'd like to change, our favorite hobbies, favorite type of music, and stuff like that. It was so bad because I sat there and I wanted to say a song by Leve, but I said a lyric instead of the name of the song. So I wanted to say From the Start, but I said something in my heart. I don't know what I said, but I said the wrong name. I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to search that up and they're going to see that it's the wrong lyric. I was just so scared. I was my heart was pumping out my chest. But yeah, me and my friends, we left and I went home, and then a couple days later, I don't remember. But we get a call and they're like, oh, I was in KFC. And I get a text and oh, hi, is this Kelisha? I'm like, what the hell? I looked at my friend next to me. My friend's like, I'm not going to text you. I'm like, what is going on? And it was really unexpected for me because I really thought they were going to be like, that song doesn't even exist. That girl was chatting a lot and I don't know. But yeah. I said Diary of Freedom because a diary is something that's a little bit more personal to a person.
Why does this project matter to you or the community?
This project matters to me and my community because it's to do with finding your own freedom and being yourself and being true and being new to you. It's mainly targeted towards young girls in high school because high school is definitely a place where you're trying to follow a crowd and be a lot different to who you think you are. I found myself in high school trying to follow people who just were not meant to be followed, they're meant to be left alone. So when Josh asked us to think about something that was meaningful to us and our desires and how that may impact the community as well, I was like, okay, so I'm definitely going to focus on the idea of peer pressure and individuality, especially in a society that's so dependent on social media and finding who they are and dependent on their friends as well. That's not a bad thing. There's positives and good side, but positives and negative effects to peer pressure. But because of our community, I feel like when you do give into peer pressure, you are surrounded by a lot of antisocial behaviour. And so I decided that this would matter to my community because it would help a lot of young girls find who they are outside of negative behaviour.
Yeah. What were your initial insecurities when starting your project? How did you overcome them?
I think my initial insecurities about starting this project in Cycle 2 was mainly my timing and my urgency. I've got a lot of urgency, but because I procrastinate quite a lot, it puts me and sets me back in completing the goals that I want to complete. So writing the book was one of the things I had to talk about with my producer. I might set myself back sometimes, but the people around me, they really support me in making sure I'm on point and making sure I'm hitting all those points on time. And also just setting timers to remind myself that I have a book to do. But yeah.
Thank you, Kelisha.
The next agent is Christian, creator of No Blade, educating schools and young people around knife crimes.
No Blade is a construct of my desire for change to reduce knife crime rates in the area, because not personally, but I've witnessed people lose their lives due to knife crime. Like a person in my high school, people in the area. I just want us to make the streets safer, and we're going to do this by holding workshops in the Manchester Youth Zone. they've also been approached to hold a amnesty bin in their location, and using that as an incentive, my name, we call it No Blade, because it's like you say no to blades, like no knife crime. After I come back from my basketball training, it always feels like it's somewhat unsafe, not applicable for me to be walking there. Especially like, say, from when I'm friends, like, it just feels like we're all gonna get attacked by some random person. I just want everyone to feel safe, including family, friends, people I know, so that they don't find themselves in the same situation as me.
Why does this project matter to you or to the community?
Who wouldn't want to be safe? Who would want to lose their loved ones to like a knife crime incident or get harmed by a knife crime incident? That won't make anyone happy in any way. I just want to feel safer. I don't want to be at fear of losing my life, cutting my life short just because I ran into the wrong person at the wrong time, holding a weapon.
What were your initial insecurities and how did you overcome them?
Not getting the people, the project not starting, and like just not having the drive for the project. But I overcame that by staying persistent, pushing through, and just having support to help the project increase. But if we're to overcome everything, it will just be me pushing through, making plans and schedules, and good time management, taking breaks when you need to, and when I needed to.
What was the most memorable moment of the agency for you?
Oh, it would most likely be, when we won the funding as part of the group, me and Wally. And like, it just changed everything because the project could actually happen. So that was like another part of overcoming the insecurity. So after we got the funding, it was like unexpected. I mean, I had a feeling that the project was going to be good because like of all the ideas and time and dedication we put into it, and it just made sense for the community. So it was still unexpected to win, but it was very memorable because we won out of like 20 groups. It was like just 3 of us.